Alright, so welcome to the Stribog review. So this is the latest build I did. It's started with a base Stribog SP9A1, and I did several upgrades to it, really to make it what I think is the best option for a pistol caliber carbine that you can get for the money. So not that the Stribog is the best pistol caliber carbine, but I think that with these configurations, it really is the best option that you can get for the money. Really the biggest upgrade I did to this for this build was using the A3 Tactical lower receiver for the Stribog. So if you're familiar with the Stribog platform at all, you'll know that a lot of the issues were with the original Stribog magazines. So they're made out of a more brittle polymer that really caused breakages around the feed ramp and whatnot, and also they were a straight magazine, and there was just a lot of failure to feed issues with the original Stribog. So by getting this A3 Tactical lower, it eliminates those issues. This lower takes several different aftermarket magazines, and it also takes the Scorpion magazine, so that's what I went with. So yeah, these Scorpion mags fit in really nice and tight. And they've got a nice mag release. You can either use your thumb here, or if you choose, you can use your index finger and just release the mag that way. So it's a really nice setup. So this A3 Tactical lower comes with just the lower, and you have to add the safety, the pistol grip, and the magazine, as well as the trigger. So I just went with the Magpul Myod modular pistol grip. So it's modular. You can set it up sort of to fit your hand. So I really like this pistol grip. And then I went with the Rise Armament 434 trigger, single action trigger. And it's got a pretty light trigger pull. I think it's about 3 pounds. So it's got a really nice clean break. And a really nice action overall. So, and then let's see. Of course, I went with the Stribog magazines, as I mentioned, or sorry, the Scorpion magazines, as I mentioned. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for the lower. So moving to the back of the firearm, I went with the Safety Harbor brace adapter on the back here, and I've got the Gearhead Works tail hook for the brace. So this is a nice option if you're looking to do a short build. So this is a really short build overall, or a short weapon overall, and it's got a nice, you can either do incremental extensions, or if you so choose, you can do one quick action extension, and then get it for quick deployments if you so need to do that. So yeah, this is a really nice setup here, and like I said, the reason I like it a lot is because it allows for a really short build overall. So moving up, I chose to go with A3 Tactical red dot. So this is an A3 Tactical red dot. It's not really a well-known company. But there's a lot of good reviews on this particular red dot, and a few YouTubers have done torture tests and extensive testing on it, and it's really held up well in those tests. So I chose to give it an option. It's relatively inexpensive, and it fits well with this build. So I've got it sitting on a Vism red dot carrier. I like the way this looks on the gun, and it doesn't have. I sort of don't like the way like a red dot riser looks, and so this serves a purpose of getting your red dot to sit higher, as well as offering like a carry handle, or also protection for your red dot to some extent. So yeah, this is a nice setup overall. It'll require a little more testing before I know the reliability of it, but I've been happy with it so far. So moving to the front of the weapon, first thing, I chose to go with the Inled We Trust shorter 6-inch barrel, and so that offers really, like I mentioned, I was going for a short build, and so that really met that requirement. So they're high quality barrels. You really can't tell the difference between them and the factory barrel as far as quality goes. Yeah, I've been really happy with it so far. Now I do plan to add a suppressor to this gun in the future, and so I'll probably end up putting a 3-lug adapter or a different suppressor adapter, depending on which suppressor I end up going with. So then after that, I put some, so the regular Stribog just comes with the M-lock slots, and so I put some Picatinny rails in there and then covered them with Magpul Picatinny rail covers, just to give you a little more to grab onto in the front, as well as for mounting the light here. And then I've ordered a Purse 4 PEC box, so I plan to mount this laser on the top of the weapon as well. So I'll do that when it comes in. I went with the Surefire Scout Mini for the weapon light. You really can't go wrong with Surefire. They're a well-proven brand. And I have the tape switch adapter ordered for it. I just haven't received that yet, so I'll get that installed once that comes in, as well as the laser. So the other thing I went with was the HB Industries folding charging handle. So I like that because it, for one, extends the charging handle out a little bit, but it's not permanent, so you can have that folded over when you're using the weapon or storing it. So yeah, it offers a nice option to rack the slide. And then these extended mag release, the extended mag release on the lower, the A3 Tactical lower, is a really nice addition as well, because it enables you to use your index finger and extend and release the bolt really easily. So that's a really nice option. Let's see. The other thing I did is I included the HB Industries short stroke buffer kit. So it's a little longer than the factory short stop, or the factory buffer, and so it enables the bolt to travel a shorter distance. So you can see there it sort of stops. Well, you really can't see, but the bolt travels shorter distance, and so it enables you to cycle faster. It also helps eliminate a lot of the failures to feed or stovepiping issues that the original Stribog has. Lastly, it reduces the recoil. So you can see in the shooting portions of this video, this weapon really has hardly any recoil. And if you can't see it in the video, just trust me that it really has hardly any recoil when firing. Even being a direct blowback, it's like the recoil is very manageable, and really have no issues whatsoever with that. I guess the last thing to mention, I've got the ergonomic hook stop for my hand stop here. I like this for the way it looks, as well as it's got a lot of functionality. You can put your finger through it and sort of grip it like this, or you can use your hand behind it, and just ensuring that you don't get your finger in front of the barrel, which we don't want to do. So that is my build overall. I've been really happy with this build so far. I think it's really the best option you get for a PCC, pistol caliber carbine, because you really can't beat the build quality of the Stribog. I mean, there's a lot of engineering and really nifty details that goes into the build of this weapon. It's a very high quality build. You've got full metal construction, and that really adds to this package. So a lot of the other PCCs are polymer, which there's nothing wrong with that, of course. This is a lower polymer. It reduces the weight, etc. But really just trying to get something equivalent to this, you're going to pay a lot more money for. And I think this setup has been highly reliable for me so far. And it just, I mean, come on, let's be honest, you can't beat the looks of this thing either. So if you're looking for a great backpack gun or home defense weapon, whatever it may be, I think this is the way to go. And it's really something that is easy to put together. There's not a lot of work involved in putting this build together, and it's very cost effective. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, look for more coming like it. I plan to do several or other videos on some of the builds I've put together, and I've got a lot of plans for builds in the future. So come back if you're looking for more. And that's it for me.